So today we're saying goodbye to the trusty old microphone. I bought this microphone on eBay a few years ago, I think like during coronavirus, to make a whole bunch of videos. It's okay. It wasn't super expensive, and it's basically done the job the whole time that I needed to do whilst making all of the Swift videos, Swift Package Manager videos, and some other videos. It's nice. It can sit next to me. So I've had some other um, microphones that I've bought here over the past, little broken cables and stuff. I don't like cables really, and I don't like this here, but it has to do. And in all fairness, with Final Cut Pro, you can tweak the sound afterwards as well to make it sound nice. I also purchased the Rode microphone here. Can't remember what it's called. Mic Pro or whatever. Rode Mic Pro here, which is super awesome, but it's also a little bit finicky, and sometimes the MacBook doesn't like it and you need an adapter for it, which is why I prefer to have this USB one, because it's nice and simple. Plug it in with USB. So the question you might be asking is, what is my new microphone? At the moment I am recording on this microphone here. Now I'm recording the video footage on my Canon R8 right now. So let's just switch over to the Canon R8 microphone, and you probably might hear some of the focusing going on the lens if we use that one footage. So it's not really the best. And when I have this microphone attached to the camera, to the R8 camera as well, you can predominantly hear the lens, the autofocusing moving, because it's an L lens and it needs to be an STM lens, so the microphone doesn't hear that. So this is fine. So which is why I wanted to have a microphone that is away from the camera, is closer to me, and it doesn't matter how far I go from the camera, but I wanted to know that it can link up with the camera as well without any cables, which means it needs to have some form of wireless connection between me and then the camera. So with that said, I then invested in the DJI Mic Mini here, and so on, with the box and with the receiver, and then the two transmitters and the cable, and then the charging box. This video isn't about the DJI Mic Mini, but I just wanted to say how practical I think this actually is, because I don't have to have this one microphone attached to me. Now, I'm recording this microphone right now through OBS, and because I've got this in the box still. Otherwise, I would attach this to the microphone and I would use these microphones directly. However, after this one video of using this microphone, this one's going to get boxed up and put away in storage, because this is all I need now. Because the great thing about it is I can take this and I can plug it straight into my MacBook, my Mac Mini or my MacBook or whatever, and then basically this is then connected per USB-C, and then these can then connect between the to the receiver through whatever it is they're connected through, Bluetooth, or if they do another connection between the two of them. So this means that I've always got another microphone set that can be attached to me. Yeah, and the sound of these microphones is just way better, and it has some form of noise or voice isolation, etc., etc. So this is pretty cool, and it's got a little charging box as well, and they last a whole bunch of time. So the other nice little thing about this DJI Mic Mini is that it can then plug into the R8 with the cable, and then we can transmit it. And if I'm doing any videos with Eileen, then Eileen can obviously have a microphone on her too, and then we can just pair the stuff together. So with that said, I would highly recommend buying the DJI Mic Mini. That's without question. If you want another microphone too, then yeah, go ahead and buy the Rode Mic Pro, whatever it's called. This is pretty awesome, but it's heavy and it's another thing to carry around, and I'd much preferably carry this around compared to that around. And I don't need any cables with this. So yeah, and I've got a microphone stand which I used to place it on, so the microphone would be here, but that's just a lot of messing around as well. And this is just can sit on the side of me, or I can put it on the table and so on. But this is also super annoying. This on the table and with the arm, and it doesn't stay still exactly where I want, and I don't want to spend money on another arm. This arm I think cost me about 20 euros or something, and it will do. So if you're starting out on YouTube and you're wondering which microphone should you buy, and you are recording on your iPhone at the time, well, the microphone on the iPhone is pretty good, and if that's all the amount of money that you have, then you're already pretty much sorted. The DJI Mic Mini, you don't have to buy it in this pack, although I would recommend it because it's not that expensive. You can buy the individual mics alone, but just to save up a little bit more money and buy this, and you've got the receiver and you've got the two microphones, you've got the cable, you've got the charging pack. It just seems to make sense to invest in this one rather than just the individual one, because you've got a carrying case. That's more important. So I would advise, and then you can attach this with Bluetooth to the iPhone as well, or using the USB-C connection or the other connection as well. So I would advise investing in this first, because this is just really old technology now. You know, with a cable attached like this, it's fine. But this microphone is way better. I'm not going to attach it in this video because I'm going to use these microphones for the future videos that I make, and I can take them on holiday as well. And if I do any drone footage from now on, I can attach the mic to me. Now, the DJI Mic Mini, they don't store on the microphone or the receiver, so it has to be attached directly to the footage itself, which is not a really big problem. I thought about buying the DJI Mic 2. There you're speaking around about like the 350 euro mark, which is all right, but I wanted to buy the DJI Action Cam 5 Pro, and because that has a 4-hour battery lifespan on it. I was going to buy the combo kit as well, but with a 4-hour battery, to be honest with you, even with my DJI Air 3S and the Avata 2, those batteries already last enough time that I actually don't need to change the battery half the time anyway, because I just come home and I recharge the battery and I go back out again. So with the Action Cam 5 Pro, that 4-hour battery lifespan is more than enough for what I need, and especially with this as well, to be able to charge the microphones. Yeah, and if I buy another battery, it costs like 25 euros. It's no problem. With that said, thank you very much for watching. This is just another video, and to be honest with you, uh, I just prefer to make these videos because someone else, hopefully in the future, will look back on these videos and see, this is how David does it. And you can see I've got lots of stuff here, and this is an old monitor that I used to have, and now I just predominantly have like Spotify or whatever on this third monitor. Then I have my two other monitors here I have my main monitor for programming or anything that I do, and my other monitor for anything that I'm reviewing or reading and stuff on here. And I have my iPad in front of me, and I have my phone as well. So it's important to really to build all of your assets up over the time, that you can always reuse them. Okay, stuff like this is just sits in the drawer now, and I just look at it for future reference. And this microphone will also be rolled up and put in some drawer, and this will be placed away because it irritates me sat here. And I've got these lights, or one light is not on right now. They didn't cost me a lot of money, but they do the job. And you know, between all of this right now, the most expensive thing is actually the lens, and then the second most expensive thing is the Canon R8, which is probably one of the best investments that I've made so far, apart from my other drones and my other lenses and so on. With that said, thanks very much for watching. I hope that you got something out of this. If you didn't, then thank you for watching like 9 minutes of the video, or 10 minutes of the video. If you've got any questions, feedback, or concerns, then as always, let's start a conversation in the comment section down below. It does make me feel happy when you give this video a like. If you want to give it a dislike, do that as well. I don't really care, as you're showing some form of interaction with the video. If you want to see any future videos, then and be notified about it, click the subscribe button. Otherwise, don't. I make a whole bunch of different videos on my channel, programming, Borussia Dortmund videos, just random stuff like this. Otherwise, talking about my life in Germany. There's a whole bunch of different types of videos. I don't like to stick to one topic. I don't like to centralize my channel to one topic. I like random. I like having the freedom to make anything I want, and I like it to be me. You know, it's my channel. So if this is something that you feel that you want to continue to do to support me, to watch my videos, regardless of what they're about, then tap on that subscribe button. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Ciao, ciao, and goodbye.